Nature doesn't always follow the rules we know. Whether it's the sky turning pink, blood rain, or prophecies coming true around the world, if these bizarre moments weren't caught on camera, no one would have believed it. I think you need to watch this clip, as no one in Cleveland, Ohio, USA expected this at 3 a.m.
What? Dom, get out of there! Dude, get out of there! I've never seen anything I've never seen anything like this either.
The city was covered in smoke. This might cause serious trouble for him while recording. Something glowing white was moving in the distance, and its light was flickering. After traveling a short distance, the glow faded, then suddenly shot straight into the sky, like a falling star returning to the sky. The workers at a construction site in Hapangta, Myanmar, started running without looking back, leaving their equipment behind as if they had awakened something terrifying. But in reality, this site was known for landslides after rain. This might be one of the strangest yet most mesmerizing optical illusions out there. Did you figure out what's happening here? Comment down below. These people were visiting the Holta Canyon in Albania, but they never expected something like this to happen.
بالازدياد ويخرج عليهم وكأنه يهاجمهم انظروا سبحان الله.
What do you think caused the water level to surge?
بالازدياد ويخرج عليهم وكأنه يهاجمهم انظروا سبحان الله.
This group of friends was hiking in the mountains of Haripur, Bangladesh, when something unsettling happened. As they lit a matchstick and held it close to the ground, it began emitting a blue and orange glow. Sometimes CCTVs capture things no one ever expects. This sight appeared over Inglewood, Los Angeles, and shocked hundreds of people. The cloud was hanging in the sky with a light flickering inside it. Then, with a sudden thunderous sound, something passed through, as if a UFO was making rounds over the Earth. I've never seen a phenomenon like this before, so I want you to see it too. The sky turned pink. This vibrant weather event is called a pink blizzard, and it happens due to Rayleigh scattering. As clouds and fresh snow reflect and scatter the longer pink wavelengths of light, I think this video is one of the strangest ever captured on camera. The sky began to form circular shapes that were glowing bright orange, and their movement was almost surreal.
It's moving again.
Water and fire together may sound contradictory, but something like this happened on Mocha Island in Chile. What do you think caused this to happen? Rain sometimes brings unwanted dangers with it. People were confined to their homes as this terrifying snake was floating in the rainwater that had flooded the town. No one could have imagined a secret underwater base, but now it seems to have become a reality after this surprising clip appeared online. These women were walking through Pasir Ris Park in Singapore when they captured this bright purple entity on their camera.
Can you stop the recording?
It was gliding through the air, and strange streaks of light were emitting from it before vanishing, as if it were an electric spirit.
Can you stop the recording?
An unexplainable sight was caught right outside this person's house.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
You may have seen one moon in the sky, but this clip shows 4. This is called paraselene, a rare atmospheric optical phenomenon where moonlight refracts through ice crystals in high-altitude clouds, producing bright, sometimes rainbow-colored spots on either side of the moon and creating an optical illusion for onlookers.
God.
This man was filming the thunderstorm when this shocking phenomenon occurred.
God.
I believe this video will change the way you think about nature, but keep watching. It happened again somewhere else, and I gave an explanation on that visual. This clip made many people believe that blood rain was turning everything red and signaling an impending apocalypse. But like I said previously, I'm going to explain it. The red color was caused by soil rich in iron oxide. When rainwater washed this soil into the sea, it created a fluid mixture that made everything look frightening. These are the strangest rocks I've ever seen. A man was freaked out in Austin, Texas after witnessing this unbelievable moment.
Look at that. Look at that. It's fucking huge.
The cloudy sky formed a glowing circle, as if a portal were opening. After a while, things became even more shocking when a natural streak of yellow light was seen cutting across the sky and coming toward the ground.
Whoa! What? Holy fucking moly.
2 friends were out for a nighttime walk in a park in Houston, Texas, when they spotted this frightening owl.
¿Cuánto cuesta ese animalito?
Ay, pues, esa bestia así como está, como usted la dejo en 50 millones de pesos.
50 millones de pesos.
A cargo ship was sailing near the Bermuda Triangle when something unexpected happened. Flying objects appeared in the sky. They were disc-shaped, emitting blue and pink lights as they moved toward the ship. At first, there were only 2 of them, but soon several others hovered above the sea. I can't understand how this wooden ship ended up in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, so I'm asking you. There wasn't a single person on board, just the ship sailing through the rough waves of the sea. He heard a strange thundering sound, so he kept recording and captured this peculiar sighting. The cloudy sky suddenly lit up with a bright orange glow. The glow was faint at first, but then it reached its peak and was enough to keep him awake until dawn. What if the stories you were told about mermaids are not true at all? This woman was filming the sea view at Costa del Sol in Spain when these creatures terrified her. There were 5 of them, with black bodies. But what really shocked her were their fish-like tails, even though they had arms and heads like humans.
¡Agua! ¡Es un dragón! ¡Lo están sacando del agua!
Sometimes we can't believe what we're seeing in real life.
Look, Tessa, look! Oh my god, that is no drone!
It was a green, circular shape in the sky with a blue, blinking light in the middle. It suddenly disappeared into the clouds, then reappeared again and kept growing bigger and bigger, making us think it was something otherworldly.
What in the world am I watching, bruh?
The figure you're looking at could turn you to stone, because this is Medusa, captured standing on top of the cliff. There were snakes on her head instead of hair. She screamed at them when she realized she was being filmed, and, to avoid any trouble, they immediately ran away. Among the many strange sky phenomena caught on camera, this one over a highway in Boston, US, left many people stunned. It showed a circular, disc-shaped formation in the sky, creating an eerie illusion for witnesses, but in reality, it was a lenticular cloud, and if you know, write in the comments how they form. Passengers on the plane were shocked to see this mystical scene when white, glowing particles appeared outside the window. It looked like the plane was flying through a galaxy, but it was not. These particles were actually water droplets sliding off the window during takeoff. Watch this video first, and then share your opinion in the comments about what appeared in the sky over Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA.
Yes, sir.
Hunting in the jungles of Siberia in winter is no joke. A hunter found himself in a wild situation when he spotted this.
It's state land. First time I've ever seen a tree like that on fire. Real random. Hollowed out on the bottom, maybe somebody tried to make a fire in it.
A normal hike turned into a terrifying encounter in the rugged mountains of the Philippines.
¿Hay algo moviéndose ahí? ¿Son reptiles?
Están empujando algo grande.
Below the cliff were frightening creatures with reptile-like bodies and hardtails, standing on two legs and rolling something wrapped in a plastic sheet and tied with ropes into the caves.
¿Reptiles?
Están empujando algo grande.
Are dinosaurs still roaming Earth, or just their descendants? Tourists filmed these creatures in Alaska, following each other along the bank of Bekaroff Lake, and were left stunned. If you haven't watched this clip yet, then you're on the right channel. These hunters came across this weird bird lying on the ground with sharp claws and a sharp beak. It tried to fly, but couldn't.
Did you see that?
It was a strange formation in the sky, and wave-like vibrations were coming from it. When the camera zoomed in, it became a horrifying, wide-open mouth with one glowing eye, which suddenly dissolved into smoke. High above Tbilisi, Georgia, these glowing flying objects appeared out of nowhere and left thousands of people online stunned. They hovered at incredible speed, forming a vertical line and then chasing one another. It makes you think that UFOs might be real, and they visit our skies when no one expects them. Look at this terrifying creature that tourists found in Bora Cave in the mountains of Andhra Pradesh, India. Trapped in a glass jar was a horrifying being with the green body of a snake and the pale face of a woman, with black hair, brown slit-like eyes, and sharp teeth. It looked alive, still giving us nightmares long after it was taken away by the authorities, who claimed it was Devi Manasa, a mythical being. This video reveals a hidden secret of Antarctica, so watch closely. After snow fell from a glacier, a strange formation appeared. Black, appendage-like shapes clung to the icy ceiling, resembling the head of a giant serpent waiting to cast a spell if anyone came close. You might have heard about natural geysers, but this scene was quite different. Several rocks were gushing water from the cracks, creating a scene just like an uncontrollable shower. Hot springs are actually real, but this one seems too shocking to be true. This is Devil's Eye, located in the middle of the Gobi Desert, China. He was recording the stormy sky when something that defied reality appeared in the clouds.
Oh, holy shit, guys.
It looked as if the light had revealed the Angel of Thunder, Ramil. After heavy rainfall in Haryana, India, the land rose 3 feet above the river, creating an astonishing moment for the witnesses. If you have any idea what caused this land to rise, write it in the comments section. Cave explorers sometimes stumble upon things they never expected.
The main thing is that in each of these holes is a spider.
This huge spider web was discovered in Albania, covered in hundreds of pores and inhabited by thousands of spiders. Imagine watching a waterfall, but the water is not actually falling. It's swirling in the air. First, watch the video.
Imagine watching a waterfall and the water is blasting upward instead of falling. That's exactly what you're seeing in this video. As
the water drops from the cliff, it evaporates quickly due to the high air pressure against the rocks, making the vapors move in a swirling pattern. You've heard stories about the duende, a mythical creature from Latin American folklore, but you've probably never seen one in real life. This eerie figure was reportedly spotted in Veracruz, Mexico, outside a house just as a couple was about to leave for lunch. Flying high above Los Angeles, California, passengers spotted a mysterious object flying beside the plane. It was a bullet-like object with a glass tip and a sky-blue trail of light streaming from its back, creating a scene that looked more like a fiction movie than reality. This video freaks me out, and I think it will freak you out too.
That's longer than the ridgeline.
Keep us at this distance. It's moving, but slowly. You can see the whole trail behind it.
Never thought I'd see something leave a scar like
long and huge, covered in sand, with hard patterns on its back, and moving like a serpent in the scorching desert of Dubai.
Never thought I'd see something leave a scar like that in the desert.
Record everything. No one's going to believe this unless they see it.
An astronaut captured this strange object that crashed on Mars and fueled a debate about UFOs, but the authorities are hiding the reality from us. This circular, bright ring covered in dark clouds appeared over Bandung, West Java, and left many scratching their heads as nothing like this had happened before. This tourist was visiting Mizen Head in Ireland when he captured this distressing creature lying on the beach below the cliff.
That dragon, that tail is massive, heading straight for the water. Wait.
Was it a mermaid? Or something more sinister?
Oh no, it's looking right at me. Oh God, did you see how far it jumped? What was that thing?
Look at this buffalo. Grazing peacefully in Australia's lush green fields, which have horns that curve into a perfect circular shape, creating the illusion of a tire resting on its head. This bizarre horn formation makes the animal look really worth watching.